First meaty swarm of 2022 season. Very excited. Got a call from some folks I sold a couple nukes to, one of our youth beekeepers. His hives are right over there, and he dealt with a swarm the other day, which I suspect is in that box. But he has this one right here too. So we're gonna Sparta kick it from the other side of the post and hope it lands inside. Interestingly, they have two clusters. And that makes me worried. Are there two swarms there or what? We're going to presume there's one. So I'm going to give this one a good kick from the other side and hope for the best. I gave the post a good Sparta kick, and I got most of them to drop. So we're seeing we start to march in and start to kind of swarm over there on the box, and keeping an eye out for the queen. But we're going to give it a few more Sparta kicks and see where we are. It's a good time to get them. It's close to dusk, so they're kind of cooperating as the temperatures are starting to decline just a little bit. I love watching honeybees march. All kind of pouring in, and they're signaling. And if you take a look, you'll see them doing kind of this twerking motion like that throughout the box. That's them letting off the pheromone Nasinoff, which is the come here pheromone for bees. They're signaling that, oh, there's the queen right there. Right. Oh, no. Is that the queen? Yep, that's the queen. Let me see if I can get her into the box. That's all I care about, because she's coming down and marching. But yeah, we saw her. In fact, I saw her in the camera first. I'm like, ooh, is that the queen? But yeah, I see her. I see her right in there, and she keeps bubbling up. I'll keep an eye out for her, but if she's making her way into the box, I'm happy. Which we see she's down here. That means I should probably watch this swarm up here and see if there's any indication of a queen up here. Because this one's still holding pretty firm. And if there's one up here, that means we're dealing with two swarms. It happens. I'm willing to bet they're probably the same swarm, but it happens. So let's keep an eye out. Alright, we're having some of the ones up here defecting down below, which tells me there's probably not a queen up here too. It's probably just one swarm. I put the lid on to make it slightly ajar. It makes it more attractive for them after there's enough of them in the box. You can see the ones on the ground are still pouring in, doing their thing. But I normally have a dustpan with me, which is the best thing to do this with. But right now I have a piece of cardboard. I want something soft enough where I'll crush fewer bees, but something I can scoop with. So we're going to use this to drop them down below and hope for the best. Let me see if I can hold a camera and do this. But we are keeping an eye out for a queen, so let me see. There's one scoop. Alright, keep an eye out, so look and see if there's a queen or something that looks like one. And then we'll drop the next bit, and the next bit, and the next bit. This is my buddy who is coming over to look at my work on the swarm here. Making sure that they don't lick any of it up. Hey! Let me touch you? Nope. Well, you drive on. You do you, horse. You live your horse life. Well, the top is bleeding bees, and they're moving down. And I'm trying to just get the bees in the air and trying to drop some to the ground. And they just end up becoming one clump down there. So I'll keep knocking some down. It doesn't have to be perfect. And because the hives that they originate from are right over there, I'm not heartbroken if I leave some bees behind. They will return to the original hive at some point. Well, I have agitated them down quite a bit, and they still are marching in. They're taking their sweet time, but really they're mostly just signaling to the others, like, hey, over here, over here. I didn't see the queen go down, but we did see the queen, and she was about to enter the box last time we saw her. So I would presume that's probably where she is. Even if she isn't, we do have a couple dots of Swarm Commander in the box, which makes it so attractive to them. You can see we even have them just running down from the top. So we're getting there, and I reckon we'll be here soon. I'm probably gonna go chill out in the truck and give it for about 10 minutes, and we'll see what it looks like. I couldn't get it on camera, but I was down there poking at the clump that was right about to go in the box, and I found the queen. I got her onto the piece of cardboard, lifted the box, shook her into there, and now she's in the box. She's in the box. Success there. Sundown was about 10 minutes later, and the lion's share of the bees were in the box. I did seal the entrance, put it in the back of my truck, and moved it to my bee yard. I do plan to stick a Boardman feeder in tomorrow, but I plan to leave the hive alone for about 4 days. This can really help lower the chance of the hive absconding. A pro tip from a local swarm catcher named Josh Callow, he advised that you take a frame of open brood and put it in with the swarm, and that will convince them almost immediately to stay. My abscond rate is already so low that I've not felt the need to experiment and try that tactic, but I might try it here. The swarm is very healthy, and it's very early in the season. So if I give them mostly drawn comb, they could easily produce a significant amount of honey this year. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.